Hello friends, good evening. Welcome to Chandu Biology Classes. This is Abhilash, your JL DL GS Paper 1 faculty. Okay, so we had started a discussion or series of topics, that is 40 important topics for JL DL. Okay, APPSC and TGPSC JL DL exam, and this series is most important. This series is most important mostly for this series is most important mainly for AP students, because your exam is upcoming, that is in the upcoming month 16th. Alright, so this exam holds more important, or this series hold more important for you because you are having the exam in the upcoming month. So please stay tuned for Chandu Biology Classes and please keep following this series. This will be immensely beneficial to all of you, right? So let us start with the discussion. So in the previous class we started with what topic, that is order, ranking and comparison. I told you there are 5 types of questions that can be asked when it comes to order, ranking and comparison. Now when I talk about it, that is total number of students in a row or class, position of a person, interchange position, maximum number of person and minimum number of persons. So in the previous class we have covered these 3 types. What are the types we have covered? That is first 3 types. These first 3 types we have already covered. Now when it comes to last 2 types, okay, we will be doing it in this class. Okay, we will be covering it in this class. Okay, in this class we will be covering what type of questions? Maximum number of persons and minimum number of persons. Clear? But before starting with this, let me revisit to these topics which we did yesterday and solve some questions, right? Okay. Now look at this. So this is the question that is given. So in the final list of 80 selected candidates, Umesh rank was 24th from the top. Okay, they are telling Umesh rank was 24th from the top and Vinay's rank was 38th from the bottom. So how many candidates were between Umesh and Vinay on the list? So this concept is based on maximum number of persons and minimum number of persons. But before going to this concept, I would like to solve some more questions when it comes to the previous concept. Okay. Look at this question. In a row of children, Deepa is 9th from the left. Deepa is 9th from the left. So left is, what is the position of left? It is 9. Okay. What is the position of Deepa from the left? It is 9. And Vinny is 13th from the right. So right is what? 13. Got it. Now they exchange their positions. They exchange their position means this will be like this. From the left, who is the Deepa? Deepa will be from the left. It is how much position? The position is 9th. And right, what is the position of right? That is the position of right, that is Vinny's position from the right is what? It is 13. It is 13. Vinny's position is 13. Now what they are asking? They are telling that they exchange their position. Exchange their position means they are interchanging the position. That means Deepa will come here and Vinny will come here. Okay, Deepa will come here and Vinny will come here. That is Deepa will come to Vinny's place and Vinny's place Vinny will come. Vinny's place Deepa will come. Got it? Now what happens if you see? Now what they are telling the condition, and then Deepa became 17 from the left. Deepa will become what? 17 from the left. From the left, now Deepa became what? 17 from the left. Okay. Now find the new position of Vinny from the right end of the row. They are asking, find the new position of Vinny from the right end of the row. They are asking us what? They are asking us to find the new position of Vinny from the right end of the row. Okay, new position of Vinny from the right end of the row they are asking. But to find that, first of all, we should have what? To find the new position of Vinny from the right end of the row, first of all we should know what? We should know total number of persons. To know the total number of persons, okay, this question mark it as important, very important, because it has some complex concept involved in it. So first of all, Vinny and Deepa, using that we will find out the total number of persons that are there in the row. So total number of persons is what? Vinny is from the left, it is 13, and this is right, Deepa is, Vinny is right, from the right it is 13, from the left Deepa is 17. So 13 plus 17 minus 1. So this becomes what? This becomes 30 minus 1. So it will be 29. So we got what? We got total as what? In the row there are total how many persons? 29 persons. We got 29 persons. Now they are asking us what? They are asking us to find. They are asking us to find the new position of Vinny. Earlier Vinny's position was this. Now it became to this position. Let this position be x. New position of Vinny be x. This is what? From the right end of the row. We have to find from the right end of the row. From the right end of the row we don't know. Here the position of Deepa is what? The position of Deepa is 9. The position of Deepa is now 9. Now using this, now we will use this table. We will use this table, okay, and find the new position of Vinny. So how to find it? That is total is equal to what it is? That is total is equal to, okay, that is 9 plus Vinny's position is x, okay, from the right hand minus 1. Correct? No, minus 1. Okay, that is what? This is left plus right minus 1. Left plus right minus 1. So please clarify when we can expect Telangana notification 2025. Geeta Madhuri, we can expect by August. Definitely by August you will get the notification. Okay, August definitely will get the notification. But understand one thing, once you get the notification, you may not have much time to prepare. Okay, good evening Narayani ma'am, you can visit here and listen. So first of all, Geeta Madhuri ma'am, I am telling you, you can expect the notification by August, but once notification comes, you will not be having much time to prepare. Okay, that's why you start preparing from now itself. You please do follow our channel regularly so that you stay updated. And when it comes to our batch, okay, our batch, new batch is starting from July 1st and one more batch will be starting from July 16. Okay, one more batch will be starting from July 16. You can enroll where you can get complete access to paper 1, that is general studies including reasoning, aptitude and also English. And when it comes to core paper, be it botany or zoology, you will be getting access for the classes from our expert faculty. If you are put up in Hyderabad, you can come here, or if you are not in Hyderabad, you can attend online also. That is up to you. Got it? Now have a look at this. I hope I have made it clear for you. Now have a look at this. This is what? T is equal to 9 plus x minus 1. Now we want to find the value of x. T is what we found out? It is 29. So this is 29, okay, plus 9x minus 1. So this will become what? 29 is equal to 9 minus 1 is 8. Correct? 9 minus 1 is 8. So x will become what? This implies x will become 29 minus 8. So 29 minus 8 is what? We will get it as 21. Okay. So when you get this, directly when you get this, okay, directly you should be able to get the answer as x is equal to 21. This much calculation I have done so that each and every students, no matter how their calculation speed is, how their competence when it comes to calculation is, they should be able to understand. That's why I am writing the steps. Clear? So x is equal to what? 21. So the answer to this question is what? 21. That is option B. That is option B is the right answer to this question, friends. Option B is the right answer to this question. Got it? Is it clear? Option B is the right answer to this question. Alright? Fine. Now let us move to our new concept, that is maximum number of persons and minimum number of persons. Maximum and minimum number of persons. So first of all, for telling this concept, I will take you certain scenarios. Certain scenarios I would be using to tell you this concept. So let the position of A from the left be, let the position of A from the left be 6. Similarly, let the position of B, let me use some other color, let the position of A from the left be, position of A from the left be 6, and position of B from the right be, the position of B from the right be, let it be 8. Okay. Between A and B, between A and B, let there be 3 persons. Let there be how many persons? 3 persons. This is my conditions. This is my condition. That is in between A and B, that is middle. Between them let there be 3 persons. Okay. Between them let there be 3 persons. Now how to represent this? This condition should be satisfied. From the left, A is 6th. A is 6th from the left. So let me use this color. That is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So A is 6 from the left. Okay, A is 6 from the left. A is 6 from the left. A is 6 from the left. Now what about B? B is 8 from the right. B is 8 from the right means from the right I have to count 8. Let me use some other color for B. Okay, let me use some other color for B. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A is, this is B is 8 from the right. B is 8 from the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, between A and B how many persons are there? Between A and B there are 3 persons. Between A and B there are 3 persons. Between A and B there are 3 persons. Got it? Between A and B there are 3 persons. Now if you count the total number of persons, if you count from this end to that end, total number of persons are how many? So that means what? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9 plus 8, that is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So total number of persons are what? Total number of persons. Here total number of persons are how many? If you focus on this, see here, total number of persons will be how much? Total number of persons will be equal to, total number of persons will be equal to 17. That is what did I do? That is nothing, what I did here is, it is nothing but left plus right plus, what is this? Left plus right, left value, right value plus middle value. Okay. That is total number of persons is what? Left plus right plus middle. Left plus right plus middle. This is what I did. Left plus right plus middle. Total number of persons. So this is what I got total. Now let me write it here. Total is equal to L plus R plus M. Left plus R plus middle number of persons. Now this is one way of representing it. Now I will represent the same scenario in another way without violating any of the conditions. That is what? A from the left should be 6, B from the right should be 8, and between there should be 3 persons. So without violating the conditions, let me represent it now. So what is it? A, the color is green. So second condition here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So A from the left is how much? 6. A from the left is 6, and B from the right. B from the right is how much? B from the right is 8. So B from the right is what? 8. Correct? No, B from the right is 8. So let me take it from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this is 7, 8. Okay. Now this is B from the right is what? B from the right is 8. B from the right is 8. Okay, B from the right is 8, or I can take it directly like this, or let me take it from here. Let me take it from here. 1, 2. Okay, B from the right. 1, 2, 3. See here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here between them there should be 3 persons, right? So between them there should be 3 persons. So let me take it from here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is between them there should be 3 persons. Let this be green itself. Let this be green itself. So if I take from here, so B from the right is 8. B from the right is 8. Between them there are 3 persons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 8. What I took in initially, that is correct. Now observe here carefully. Observe here carefully. From the left side, A is what? A is 6th. From the right side, B is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So first condition is satisfied. Second condition is also satisfied. But what about middle condition? Between A and B there should be 3 persons. Between A and B are there 3 persons? Let us see. So B is here. Between them 1, 2, 3. Here A is there. So between them there are 3 persons. That got this condition. That middle condition is also satisfied. So this condition can be represented in 2 ways. That is, this is the first condition where I got total is equal to L plus R plus M. Here this another scenario I represented. Same condition I represented using another scenario. Here also is the condition violated? No. B from the right is 8, A from the left is 6, but middle there are 3 persons. But middle there are 3 persons. Okay. So how did I get this? So here total will be how much? If you focus now, total will be how much? So total is how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So total here is 9. Total here is 9. Here I got 17. See here. Here what did I get? Here I got total is equal to how much I got? Here total is equal to 17 I got. Here total is equal to how much I got? 9. How is this possible? So here I am getting 17, here I am getting 9. So how is this possible? Because it is possible, because this is called minimum condition. So I will write it here. How we got it? I will write it here. So here if you focus, total is equal to here also it is left plus R. Okay, left plus R. Okay, but here what you should do is, one thing you must understand, A we are counting once, okay, A we are counting once, and B and while counting B, again we are counting A. Similarly when it comes to B, B we are counting once, and while counting A, B we are counting again. So B is getting double counted, A is also getting double counted. That is, B we are counting twice and A is also counting twice. So one of the A we have to remove and one of the B we have to remove. That is 1 minus 1, that is 1 plus 1. If you remove, it will become minus 2. Okay, and middle value, if left plus R is counted, middle value is included here only. Middle value is included between A and B only. Okay, separate middle value is not there here. That means this middle value we have to remove. So L plus R minus M minus 2. L plus R minus M minus 2. This is the formula. This is the formula. So what we told here, maximum number of persons. If I say maximum number of persons, see here, this formula we have to use for what? Maximum number of persons. Maximum number of persons. This is the formula which you have to use for maximum number of persons. Here for this formula, total is equal to L plus R. Okay, L plus R, middle is between them only. So we have to remove the middle. It is not separate. So I removed the middle. So minus M, and A and B are getting counted twice. Here B is getting counted twice and A is getting counted twice. So one of the A I will remove and one of the B I will remove. So So if I remove 1a and 1b, what it will become? Two numbers I am removing, so that is -2, that's it. So this is representing what? Minimum number of persons. Minimum number of persons. Okay, clear friends? So if they ask maximum number of persons, what is the formula? Total is equal to L plus R plus M. If they ask minimum number of persons, total is equal to L plus R minus M minus 2. Okay, clear? Is it clear? Total is equal to L plus R minus M minus 2. This is minimum number of persons. Now based on this, let us solve some questions. You will understand it. Okay, you will understand this. So in a final list of 80 selected candidates, you can have a look at this question. In a final list of 80 selected candidates, that is 80 selected candidates means what? Total list means it is, final list means it is total is 80. Umesh rank was 24th from the top. Top means I have always told you, top means it is left. So Umesh rank was 24th from the top. Okay, L left is 24 and Vinay's rank was 38 from the bottom. Bottom means I told you it is right. So right is how much? 38. Okay. Now, so how many candidates are there between Umesh and Vinay on the list? How many candidates are there means they are asking us the middle value. They are asking us the middle value. Now, one pertinent question or one simple question that you will have is, for this formula, whether to use maximum number of persons or minimum number of persons. So, which formula to use? Maximum formula or minimum formula? That question will be there. So, how to know that which formula to use? For that we have a condition that, see, L plus R is how much here? L plus R is 24 plus 38. That gives us what? That gives us equal to what? That is gives us equal to 62. What about total? Total is 80. So 80 is greater than 62. That means what? Excuse me. Total is greater than left plus R. If total is greater than x plus R, you have to use total maximum formula. Total maximum formula. If total is less than L plus R, you have to use total minimum formula. Okay. Total is greater. Greater means maximum. Maximum. Total is greater means greater formula. Total is greater than greater formula, that is maximum formula. Total is lesser means lesser formula, that is minimum formula. Total is greater. Total is greater than what? L plus R. So in this question, first you have to find L plus R. If total is greater than L plus R, okay, total is greater than L plus R, use total maximum formula. If total is less than L plus R, you use total minimum formula. Here total is greater than L plus R in this question. So you should use what? Total maximum formula. Total maximum formula is what? That is, we have, what do we have? L plus R plus M. Okay, as you can see here, maximum number of persons. See here, total is equal to L plus R plus M. That is the maximum formula. Got it? Now, based on this, if we solve the question, what they have given? Total number of persons is 80. Okay, total maximum, that is nothing but here it is 80. L is what? 24. Right is what? 38. We have to find middle. So already I found out L plus R is what? 62. So 80 minus 62 gives me what? M. So this implies M is equal to what? 80 minus 62. It is nothing but equal to 18. It is nothing but equal to 18. So the answer is option A. 18 is the right answer to this question, friends. 18 is the right answer to this question. I hope it is clear. I hope you have understood. So 18 is the right answer to this question. Clear? Alright. Let us move to the next question. Now in this question, what they are telling is, a total of 48 players were standing in a row. A total of 48 players were standing in a row. Okay. That means what? Total is 48. Surya was standing at the 25th position from the left. That is, Surya's position from the left is 25. Tilak was standing at the 30th position from the right. So right is 30th. Got it? Now, how many players were standing between Surya and Tilak? That is, they are asking the middle value between Surya and Tilak. How many persons were there? We don't know. So for this, which formula to use? So as you can see, L plus R is coming as what? 55. But total is 48. So here total will be that is 48 will be less than 30 plus 25. 30 plus 25, that is nothing but 55. So 48 is less than 55. That is nothing but what? We have to use total minimum formula. Total minimum formula is what, friends? Total minimum formula is nothing but equal to what? L plus R minus M minus 2. How I got total minimum? Here total is less than L plus R. Total is less than L plus R. So total is less than means I have to use minimum formula. Total is greater means we have to use maximum formula. Greater means maximum means total is maximum means maximum formula. Total is minimum means minimum formula. That's it. So this becomes what? This becomes total minimum is equal to L plus R minus M minus 2. Clear? Now total minimum is what? What they have given? 48. L plus R, what we got here? 55 minus M minus 2. So 55 minus 2 is 53 minus M. So 48 minus 53 is equal to minus m. So minus 5 is equal to minus m. This implies minus minus cancel. I'll get m is equal to what? I'll get m is equal to 5. What I'll get? I'll get m is equal to 5. So the answer to this question is option B. Okay, the answer to this question is option B, m is equal to 5. So in such type of questions, you should know which formula to use, total minimum or total maximum. For that, what we have to do? First find L plus R, and finding L plus R, what you will get to know? You will get to know whether total is greater or total is maximum than L plus R. If total is maximum than L plus R, what you will use? Total maximum formula, which is nothing but L plus R plus m. That's it. If total is less than or total is minimum than L plus R, you will use total minimum formula, which is nothing but L plus R minus m minus 2. That is what we did in this question. We used total minimum here. In the previous question, we used total maximum. Got it? Let us move to the next question, friends. In a row, Sumit was standing at the 15th position from the left. That is, from the left, it is 15th position. Okay. Tanmay was standing at the 14th position from the right. It doesn't name doesn't matter for us in this question. Right is what? 14th. Okay. If there are 5 persons between them, that means middle is 5 persons. They are asking us to find the maximum number of persons between them, maximum number of persons in the row. In some questions, what they will do is, they will ask us to find the number of persons. Okay. They will not mention maximum or minimum. In such questions, what you have to do? You have to find both. Okay. Find maximum number of persons or find minimum number of persons. In the options, you will have both. You have to go for options which containing both maximum and minimum. You will see such type of questions also. Here in this question, they only mentioned find maximum number of persons. To find maximum number of persons, what is the formula that we have, friends? The formula is total maximum is equal to L plus R plus m. Correct? So L is what? L is what? 15. R is what? 14. M is what? 5. L plus R plus m. So 15 plus 14 is 29. 29 plus 5 is how much? 29 plus 5 is 34. So the answer to this question is option A. Okay, I will explain again. See here, they are asking us to find the maximum number of persons. Maximum, the formula is L plus R plus m. Okay, that is 15 plus 14 plus 5. The answer is 34. Okay, in some questions, they will not ask maximum. They will ask just find the number of persons. That time what you have to do? You have to find total maximum also and total minimum also. That time the answer will be option having this. Suppose I get it as 8, I get here as 2, the answer will be 8 or 2, like this it will be there. You know, another option will be 8, another option will be 2. So which option you have to go? The option having both maximum and minimum. Clear? This is how the questions will be framed. One more question. Let us have a look at this question. So what they are telling is, in a row, Mani was sitting at the 22nd position from the right. Okay, right position is what? 22nd. That's all. Write it down. Simple. Tushar was sitting at the 26th position from the. This should not be both. Cannot be right. One of them should be. Let this be left. Let this be left. Okay. Left is what? Left is 26th. If there are six persons between them, so between them 6 persons means middle is 6. Okay. We got all the values. Find the maximum number of person in the row. Again they are asking maximum. So total maximum is equal to L plus R plus m, that is 22 plus 26 plus 6. So 22 plus 26 is what, friends? It is 48. 48 plus 6 is 54. Okay. So the answer to this question is 54. Clear? I hope it is clear to all of you. Let us move to the next question because there is nothing much to explain here. Now have a look at this question. I hope Geeta, Narayani, you are following what is being taught. In a class of 32 students, Mona got 15th rank from the first. First means I have always told you it is left. Okay, Mona got 15th rank from the first means left will be 15. And Sid got 11th rank from the last. Last means it is always from the right. So right is how much? 11th. How many students are ranked in between Mona and Siddha? Mona and Sid. How many persons are ranked between Mona and Sid? So that is between persons. So in a class of 32, class of 32 means that is total is 32. Okay. So which formula did you use? We don't know. But looking at this, I can say that L plus R is 26, total is 32. That means what? Total is greater. That means I should use what? I should use maximum formula. Let me show it to you. Total is greater than L plus R here because total is what? 32 is greater than L plus R is 15 plus 11, that is 26. Okay, this is 15 plus 11. So I should use which formula? Total maximum formula. What is the total maximum formula, friends? Total maximum formula is here. Total maximum is equal to L plus R plus M. Correct. Now what is the value of L here? 15. L plus R we got it as 26. I'll write it directly. Plus M is what? We don't know. What about total maximum? That is given as 32. So 32 minus 26 gives us M. 32 minus 26 is nothing but equal to 6. M is equal to 6. That is the answer to this question. M is equal to 6. That is nothing but option B. Clear? That is nothing but option B. That is the right answer to this question. Clear? Please keep solving along with me. Don't just sit and listen. Try to solve the question by yourself. Okay? You can note down the question or take the screenshot. Try the question by yourself later also. No problem. Then only you will learn. So look at this question. In a class, Asha's rank is 10th from the first. First means I have always told you it is left. And Dinesh rank is 13th from the last. Last means it is right. Only 6 persons are ranked between Asha and Dinesh. Only 6 persons are ranked between Asha and Dinesh. Only 6 persons means middle there are 6 persons. Got it? Now they are asking us to find the what is the strength of the class. They are telling what is the strength of the class means we have to find total, but they are not asking us to find maximum strength or minimum strength. That means what? We have to find both total maximum and total minimum. Here they have not asked maximum strength or minimum. They have not specified. That means what? We have to find the total strength. Okay, total strength means it can be maximum strength or minimum strength. Let us use both the formulas. So this will become what? Total maximum is equal to L plus R plus M. So that is equal to what? L plus R is 10 plus 13 plus 6. So total maximum is equal to what we will get? 10 plus 13 is 23, 23 plus 6 is 29. So total minimum formula let us use again now. Total minimum is equal to what, friends? L plus R minus M minus 2. L plus R is what? 10 plus 13. Middle is how much? Middle is 6 minus 2. So 10 plus 13 is 23. 23 minus 8. 23 minus 8, that is nothing but equal to 15. So the answer is 15 or 29. So the strength of the class is maximum is 29, minimum is 15. So the answer can be 29 also, 15 also. So let us have a look at the options. So that option that is having both is option D, 15 or 29. If you find only maximum strength and write the answer as 29, or if you find only minimum strength and write the answer as 15, both are wrong, because they are asking strength of the class. Strength can be maximum strength or minimum strength. So you have to use both the formulas and both can be the answers. Is it clear? I hope it is clear to all of you. Let us move to the next question, friends. Next set of questions. See here. Look at this. In a class of 40 students, that means what? Total is what? Total is 40. In a class of 40 students, Kriti's rank is 21st from the first. From the first means it is left. Left is 21st, and Ujjala's rank is 16th from the last. That is 16. Nidhi's rank is exactly between Kriti and Ujjala. Nidhi's rank is exactly between Kriti and Ujjala. That is, then what is the rank of Nidhi from the last? Nidhi's rank is exactly between Kriti and Ujjala. Nidhi's rank is exactly between Kriti and Ujjala. Between Kriti and Ujjala means, okay, Kriti and Ujjala means, first of all we have to find out how many persons are there between Kriti and Ujjala. For that we need mid value to find. That means we need mid value first. Mid is equal to we don't know. Okay, mid value we don't know. Then what is the rank of Nidhi from the last? First we have to find mid. To find mid we have to know the formula, correct? No. Here, which formula to use? Total or maximum or minimum? See here, total is greater than L plus R, correct? No. How? 40 is greater than what it is? 21 plus 16, that is nothing but equal to 37. So we have to use which formula, friends? We have to use total maximum formula. Total maximum is equal to L plus R is 37 plus M, correct? No. L plus R plus M. Total maximum is 40. 37 plus M. Now 40 minus 37 is 3. I will get it as M. Okay, I will get it as M. Now what will happen here is, now I got middle is equal to M. Now Kriti is 21st from the first and Ujjala's rank is 16th from the last. They are asking, then what is the rank of Nidhi from the last? Then what is the rank of Nidhi from the last? From the last means we have to find the rank of right side person. So from right side, this is what? This is Kriti's rank. This is Kriti. Kriti's rank is what? 21st from the start, that is from the left. From right side means it is from the last. Okay, from right side means it is from the last. That is Ujjala's rank is what? 16. So between them there are 3 persons, that is 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Now what about Nidhi's position? Nidhi is exactly between them, means this is position of Nidhi. This is the position of Nidhi. If they are asking from the beginning, if they are asking Nidhi's rank from the beginning, means it would have become 21, 22, 23. But they are asking from the last. From the last means you have to find from the right position. That is 16, 17, 18. So the answer will be 18. So the answer will be 18. 18th is the right answer. Clear? See, total maximum, total minimum, here we use total maximum. But there it is not done. We will find the mid value and we will find the middle value here. So it is exactly in between, means Nidhi will come here. So from the right, what is the position of Nidhi? That is from the last, means it is right position. It is 18. That's it. Because this is 16, this will be 17, this will be 18. Clear, friends? This is how you have to solve this question. I hope it is clear to all of you. Let us move to the next question. Mark this question as important. Very important. Because it is little tricky. Okay, follow. I want to follow you. Okay, you have to follow Chandu Biology Classes also. Fine. Then you will be successful in your examination. Okay, so that you prepare better and can give a better attempt in your examination. Got it? Now, in a class of 25 students, that means what? Total is 25. Swati got 19th rank from the last. Last means it is right. Okay, right is what? 19. And Prerna got 13th rank from the first. First means it is left. Left is 13. How many students are ranked between Prerna and Swati? Between Prerna and Swati, how many people are there? That means we have to find the middle value. Okay, but to find the middle value, we don't know whether we have to use total maximum or total minimum. Correct? No. To find total maximum, total minimum, what is the thing we have to do? We have to find first L plus R. L plus R, here it is what? L plus R is what? L plus R is 19 plus 13. That is nothing but equal to what? That is nothing but equal to 32. 32. What is the total value? Total value we are getting it as 25. 25 is less than 32. That means what? Total is less than L plus R. Total is less than L plus R means we have to use total minimum formula. Total minimum formula is what, friends? L plus R minus M minus 2. L plus R minus M minus 2. So they are asking M value. So total minimum, what is it? It is 25. L plus R is what? 32. Minus M, this is 32, minus M minus 2. Okay, 25. 32 minus 2 is 30. 30 minus M. So this implies what? M is equal to 30 minus 25. That is nothing but equal to 5. So we got the value of M as equal to what? 5. So the answer is option B. That is option B is the right answer to this question. Got it? Option B, that is 5 is the right answer to this question, friends. Clear? Alright, let us move to the next question. So cannot be determined, data not sufficient. Okay. So in some questions you can see option A some value will be given, option B some value will be given, option C they will say data not sufficient, and option D they will say cannot be determined. So first of all, please pay attention. I will tell you the difference between cannot be determined and data not sufficient. Okay. You will be confused whether to go with data not sufficient, and you will be confused whether to go with cannot be determined, when both are there. So now I will tell you the difference. What do you mean by cannot be determined? What do you mean by data not sufficient? Very important concept I am telling you. Okay, see here, cannot be determined means what you will do is you will get answer. You will get answer while solving the question. You will get answer, but instead of getting an answer, you will get answers. Okay, you will get multiple answers. You will get multiple answers. Okay, if the answer is option A, that is fine, but you are getting option A and option B both as the correct answer, but you are not able to decide which is the correct answer. You will say that A is also correct, B is also correct, you are getting. Among A and B you are not able to decide, only one will be the correct answer, but you are getting both as the correct answer. That time you should write what? Cannot be determined. Okay, you are getting multiple answers but not able to decide correct, but not able to decide a single answer. Single, not angle, it should be answer. It is very important, most students don't know this. So when you solve a question, you are getting answer. Okay, the answer in such a way that you are getting option A also. Suppose you are getting value as 5, value as 3. Option A is 5, option B is 3. That means what? You are getting option A is also correct, option B is also correct. That time you are confused whether to go with option A or option B. Okay, that time you should not select any of these option. You should go for cannot be determined. That means what? 5 is also correct, 3 is also correct, but you are not able to decide one single answer. That time what you should go? You should go for cannot be determined. Okay, that means what? You are getting the answer, but not able to decide among the answers. Okay, but not able to decide among the answers. That is the meaning of cannot be determined. Okay, you are getting the answer, but not able to decide. Data not sufficient. The word itself says. Okay, whatever the info here, what you are getting, you are not getting the answer. You are not getting the answer. Most importantly, you are not getting the answer. But why? But why you are not getting the answer? Because data means it is nothing but information. Okay, data and information are different. If you are computer science students, it will be different. Okay, but generally data is nothing but information, I can say. Okay, you are not getting the answer. Why? Because information given in the question is not enough to solve the question. Information is not sufficient. Information is not sufficient. Information is not sufficient to solve the question. To solve the question. Okay, information is not sufficient to solve the question. Information what? Information is not your information. Information that is given in the question is not sufficient to solve the question. Okay, for example, leave it. First let me tell you, cannot be determined means what? Again I am repeating, cannot be determined means you are getting answers. You are not getting an answer, you are getting answers, multiple answers. But among those answers, which is the correct answer, you are not able to select, because in multiple choice there can be one answer, option A, option B, option C, option D. Out of 4 options you can select either of A or B or C or D. You cannot select both, right? Among A and B you are getting A also correct, B also correct. Among that you are not able to determine which is the correct answer. That means what? You have to go for cannot be determined. Data not sufficient means what? You are not getting the answer at all. Why? Because the information that is given in the question is not sufficient to solve the question. But that time what you should do? You should go for data not sufficient. Okay. Now I hope it is clear. Still if you have doubt, you can rewind the video and watch it. Okay. You will understand what is the difference between cannot be determined and data not sufficient. Okay. Clear? I hope it will be clear. I hope it will be clear to all of you. You will have clarity over what is cannot be determined and data not sufficient. Now let us solve this question. This is very important question. Please mark it as very important. Okay. Now if I say, for example, if I say my rank is 16th, I am 16th rank. Okay, I am 16th rank means before me how many persons will be there? Or above me? I am 16th rank from the top. Okay, I am 16th rank from the top. Okay, above me how many persons are there? That means there are 15 persons. Okay, in a total of 30 students, I am 16th rank. I am 16th rank means above me there are how many students? Above me there are 15 students. Okay, I am 16th rank means after me how many students are there? After me there are 14 students, correct? No, I am the 16 students. Above me, that is 1 to 15 are above me. From me, after me, that is after me, how many students are there? From 17 to 30. From 17 to 30, how many students are there? 17, 18, 19, 20. From 20 to 30, there are 10 students. So 10 plus 4, 14 students. This concept you have to understand, because that is the concept we are using it here. Now have a look at this question. Okay, I hope it is clear to all of you this information. I will wipe it, or let me use some more space here. Some more space let me use here. So what is the thing that they are telling in this question? They are telling in a class of 180. Okay, that means what? Total is given as 180. Total is given as 180, where girls are twice the number of boys. Okay, girls are more. Girls are twice the number of boys. So boys, if it is x, boys are x means girls are 2x. Girls are 2x. So first using this I can find out the boys and girls, correct? No, because total is nothing but what? Total is nothing but boy plus girls. Okay, so total is 180. 180 is equal to boy plus girls means x plus 2x. That will give us what? 180 is equal to 3x. So this implies x is equal to what? 180 by 3. 3 ones are 3 6s are. So x is equal to what? 60. That is boys are, how many boys are there? 60. Girls will be 2x. Girls will be 2x. That is nothing but 120. See, this much step I have written because you have to understand the calculation. Otherwise directly I would have told. So 2x plus x is 3x. 3x is equal to 180. X will be 60. So 2x will be 120. Directly I could have written, but I have written for your understanding. So boys will be x is equal to 60. Girls will be 2x is equal to 120. We got it now. Now Rupesh, a boy, they are telling Rupesh is a boy. Okay, ranked 34th from the top. Rupesh is a boy, is ranked 34th from the top. Okay, instead of taking left and right, let us take from the top. Let me draw the figure here. This is Rupesh. Okay, is a boy, is ranked how much? Is ranked 34th from the top. This is from the top. Okay, Rupesh is 34th from the top. Okay, if there are 18 girls ahead of Rupesh, 18 girls ahead of Rupesh means, see, I am 16th rank, I am 16th rank. Ahead of me there are, suppose I say 7 girls ahead of me. Okay, ahead of me how many persons are there? There are 15 persons before me. That is ahead of me. Okay, 15 persons are there. But out of that, okay, among that, see here, observe carefully, I am 16th rank from the top. Ahead of me how many persons are there? 15 persons. Among 15 persons, suppose I say 7 are girls. Among 15 persons, 7 are girls means remaining are what? 8 persons are boys. So similarly, here Rupesh is 34th rank. So before him how many persons are there? There are total 33 persons up till here. Out of this 33, 18 are girls. 18 are ahead of means 18 are girls. Out of 33, 18 are girls. Okay, out of 33, 18 are girls means remaining are what? Remaining are boys. So 33 minus 18 is how much? 33 minus 18 is 15. So here how many boys are there? 15 boys. 15 boys. Okay, now how many boys are after him in the rank? Okay, after me how many boys are there? Okay, after me there are 14 persons. In that how many boys are there? We don't know. So for this what we have to do is, so in total how many boys are there? In total from top to bottom, if I take boys, let me use another color. See here, total from top to bottom, there are how many boys? 60 boys. Okay, here how many boys are there? 15. Here how many boys is there? 1 boy. So this is what? Till here how many boys are there? 15 plus 1. 15 plus 1, there are 16 boys. So this is how much? This is how much boys are there? We don't know. Let it be some y value, we don't know. So to find out y of boys, how many boys are there? We don't know. So that is nothing but what? Y is equal to this total. Total there are 60 boys. Out of this, up till Rupesh there are how much? There are 16 boys, including Rupesh. 60 minus 16. So y will be how much? 60 minus 16, that is nothing but equal to 44. So the answer to this question is what? 44. That is option B is the right answer, friends. Okay, I will explain again. Listen carefully. Rupesh is 34th from the top. Okay, so 34th from the top means before him how many persons are there? There are 33 persons. Okay, so using this total x and 2x, we found out total boys is 60, total girls is 120. So out of these 33 persons, 18 are girls. If 18 are girls means remaining 15 will be boys. Okay, so before Rupesh there are 15 boys, including Rupesh there are 15 plus 1, 16 boys. Total boys are how much? 60. So after Rupesh how many boys are there? 60 minus 16, that is nothing but equal to 44. Is it clear? So the answer to this question is 44 is the right answer to this question, friends. 44 is the right answer to this question, friends. Clear? Clear? All of you, is it clear? If it is clear, do respond. Understood? The answer to this question is 44. Okay, I hope it is clear. You can take a screenshot of this solution. Let me keep it proper. See here. You can take a screenshot of this solution. Clear? Next. Let us move to the next question. See here. Raju is 16 from front in a column of a boys. Okay. There are twice as many behind him as there are in front of him. How many boys are there between Raju and fifth boy from the end of a column? Listen carefully. They are telling what? Raju is 16 from the front in a column of a boys. From the front means from the left. Okay, from the left Raju is what? Raju is 16. Okay, Raju is 16. Okay, let me write the figure. This is Raju is 16. Okay, there are twice as many behind him as there are in front of him. Okay, there are twice as many behind him. Raju is 16 in a column of all are boys here. No need of girls and all here in this question. All are boys here. There are twice as many behind him as there are in front of him. So if I am Raju, okay, there are twice as many behind him as there are in front of him. So there are twice as many behind him as there are in front of him. Okay, there are twice as many behind him as there are in front of him. So twice as many behind him means what? As there are in front of him. There are twice as many behind him. There are twice as many behind him as there are in front of him. Okay. So, in front of him how many boys are there? Raju is 16 from the front in a column of boys. There are twice as many behind him. Okay. As many, there are twice as many. Behind him how many are there? 15. This is Raju 16 means 15. So, in front of him there are twice. Twice means what? It is 30. So, this is what? In front of him there are 30. Okay. So, there are 30. Now, total is how much? Total is how much? So, 15, this is 16, 16 plus 30 is how much? This is 15, this is 16. So, 15 plus 1 is, till here it is 16, plus from here to here it is 30. Okay. Front of him there are 30. So, 30 plus 16, okay, 30 plus 16, total we are getting as 46. Total there are how many boys? 46 boys. Now, what they are asking is, how many boys are there between Raju and fifth boy from the end of the column? Raju is what? Raju is from the beginning. From the beginning means left. From the front means left, 16. Okay, that is Raju. Total is how much? Total is 46. Okay, and fifth boy from the end of the column. Fifth boy from the end of the column means end means it is right. So, right is what? Right is 5. Now, what they are asking? How many boys are there between Raju and fifth boy from the end of the column? That is, they are asking the middle value. They are asking the middle value between Raju and another person. They are asking the middle value. So, which formula we should use? Total is 46. Left plus R is coming as 21. So, which formula I should use? Here total is greater than left plus R. So, I should use what? Total maximum formula. So, total maximum is equal to what? Okay, total maximum is equal to L plus R plus M. So, L plus R is what? L plus R is 16 plus 5, that is 21. Got it? 16 plus 5, 21. Total maximum is 46 plus M. M we don't know. So, M value is nothing but equal to what? M value is equal to 46 minus 21, that is nothing but equal to what? That is nothing but equal to 25. So, the answer is 25, that is option B. Okay, 46 minus 21, that is nothing but equal to, this is not 28, okay, this is 25. It is looking like 28, this is actually 25. So, the answer is option B. Option B is the right answer to this question, friends. Is it clear to all of you? So, 25 is the right answer to this question. Clear? Now, these are the questions based on comparison. These are the questions based on comparison. So, before I talk about comparison, before I talk about questions and comparison, I would like to tell you some concept. Comparison. Comparison is something that happens in everyday life in every aspect, be it your height, be it your weight, be it your marks, be it your wealth, everything. Correct? No? So, comparison. So, how do you compare? You will say that he is more higher than me in terms of height. So, he is more heavier than me, or you will say he is more lighter than me in terms of weight, or I will say he is equal to me in height. I am 5 feet 5, he is also 5 feet 5, we will say. So, what are the things we use? Greater, lesser and equal. These are the three things which we will use when it comes to comparison. When I talk about inequality chapter, there also will use these three symbols. Now, based on this, we will learn the concept through questions only. So, there are 5 friends they are telling. Okay, Shailendra, Keshav, Madhav, Ashish and Rakesh. While writing the question, while solving the question, don't write full form. Just use the first letter. Shailendra is shorter than Keshav. Shailendra is shorter than Keshav. That means what? Keshav is, let me use some other color. So, this becomes what? They are telling Shailendra is shorter than Keshav but taller than Rakesh. That is what? Keshav is greater than Shailendra. Okay, that is Shailendra is shorter than Keshav, which is greater, towards that you have to show. Mouth you have to open towards what? Towards which it is greater. So, Shailendra is shorter than Keshav means Keshav is taller than Shailendra, but taller than Rajesh. Who is taller? Shailendra is taller. Shailendra is taller than Rajesh. Taller than Rajesh. Shailendra is taller than Rajesh but shorter than Keshav. Done. Out of 5 people, 3 people are fixed. Madhav is the tallest. Madhav is the tallest means what? Madhav will be in the first position. Madhav will be in the first position. Ashish is little shorter than Keshav. Ashish is little shorter than Keshav. Ashish is little shorter than Keshav and a little taller than Shailendra. That is what? Ashish is little shorter than Keshav. That means what? Keshav is taller. Okay. Ashish is little shorter than Keshav but little taller than Shailendra. That means what? If I combine this and this, what I will get? I will get M is greater than, Keshav is greater than, Ashish is greater than, Shailendra is greater than Rajesh. Now, if I look at this, who is the shortest? Shortest is the least person, that is Rajesh, that is Rakesh. Rakesh is the person who is shortest. Clear? These are we have to solve this question. You have to combine this one and this one. If you combine, you will get this one 5 persons. The Rajesh is what? Shortest. That is the answer to this question. So, okay, beautiful. There is no point in comparing beauty. Everyone is beautiful in their own unique way. Anyways, the question is given. K is more beautiful than B. Okay. B is more beautiful than Y. Okay, B is more beautiful than Y. J is not as beautiful as B. Okay, J is not as beautiful as B means B is greater than J or Y, and also B is greater than sorry, not B. J is not as beautiful as B or J is not as beautiful as Y. That is Y is greater than J. Y is greater than J. Okay. Whose beauty is the highest degree? That means what? K is greater than B, B is greater than Y. But B is greater than J and Y is also greater than J. Okay, that means what? K is greater than B, B is greater than Y, Y is greater than J. So out of this, who has the highest beauty? That is K. K has the highest beauty. K has the highest beauty. Very simple questions, comparison based questions. So here P tower is taller than S tower. So P is greater than S tower, but shorter than U tower. So but U is shorter than U tower. Okay, U tower and C tower are of same height. Okay, U and C are same height. Okay, fine. P tower is shorter than I tower. P tower is shorter than I tower. Okay, P is shorter than I tower. That is I is greater than P. Okay, so that is I should write it as what? I is greater than P. Amongst the buildings, who is the second shortest? Who is the second shortest? They are asking. Amongst the building, who is the second shortest? P is shorter than I tower. P is shorter than I tower. Okay, P tower is taller than S tower, but shorter than U tower. Okay, U tower and C tower are of same height. P tower is shorter than I tower. P tower is shorter than I tower. So that means what? I will be greater than P, P will be greater than S, and U is what? I can say that U is shorter than U tower. U and T tower, C tower are same height. P tower is shorter than I tower. Amongst the buildings, who is the second shortest? Who is the second shortest? C and C is equal to U. Okay, amongst the building, who is the second shortest? I can say that I is the second shortest. I can say that I is the second shortest. Clear? Let us move to the next question. There are 5 friends. Similar to that question only, no need to solve this question. Similar to the previous question. Are standing in a queue. R is standing between P and T. Okay, they are talking about people standing in a queue. R is standing between P and T. R is standing between P and T. Okay, P can be front or T can be front, or you can write another scenario. R is standing between P and T like this. Another scenario. Okay, P is just behind Q. P is just behind Q. Okay, P is just behind Q means what I should do? P is just behind Q means Q I have to write here. So here Q I cannot write because R is there. So this is not the possibility. P is just behind Q and Q is second in the queue. Q is second in the queue. That means this is the second position. Okay. So who is another person? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Who is another person that is there? P is already there. So another person is S. Okay, S, Q, P, R, T. This is complete. Now, who is the second last in the queue? They are asking. Second last. This is first last. Second last is R. That is option 3 is the right answer, friends. Option 3 is the right answer to this question. Clear? All right. Let us move to the next question. Such type of question already we have solved. Okay, M is taller than S. Okay, M is taller than S. S is shorter than N. S is shorter than N. That is S is shorter than M. That is N is greater than S. S is taller than P. S is taller than P. S is taller than P. Okay, and N is shorter than Q. N is shorter than Q. N is shorter than Q. Okay, who is the shortest? They are asking. Who is the shortest? They are asking. From this, both M and N are greater than S. Q is greater than M and N. Q is greater than N. Okay, no problem. S is greater than P. If you compare this, out of this, the shortest is S. But out of S and P, P is shortest they have given. Okay, P is shortest than they have given. So who is the shortest? It is P. C. From this condition, S is coming shorter. From this condition, S is shorter than both M and N is shorter than Q. That means what? S is shorter than M and N and also Q. But here in this condition, S is greater than P. That means what? Out of all this condition, S is coming shorter. But in this condition, S is coming greater than P. That means the least person, that is in terms of height, is P. That is the right answer, friends. Clear? let us solve this question. What they have given is, they have given among BF, IJ, K and W each having different weight, they are talking about weight, F is heavier than only J. Okay, F is heavier than only J means, okay, F is heavier than only J, F is heavier than only J, that means J should come at the end. Okay, F is not heavier than any other person. Among how many persons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Among 5 persons, F is heavier than only J means J should be the least, among them F should be the greater than J. Okay, F should be greater than only J, that is F is heavier than only J. After that, after J no person should come, that is the meaning of it. F is heavier than only J means F is heavier than J, you write it. After J there should be no persons, after J there should be no persons. B is heavier than F, B is heavier than F and W but not as heavy as K. B is heavier than F, B is heavier than W but not as heavy as K. That means what? K is greater than B, K is greater than B. Okay, who among them is the third heaviest? Who among them is the third heaviest? Okay, who among them is the third heaviest? They are telling. Now, F is greater than only J. Okay, F is greater than only J. That means what? F can be only in this position. B is greater than F, B is greater than W. So, if I have to combine these positions, I should write it as what? B is greater than W, W is greater than F, F is greater than J, because B is greater than F, B is greater than W, but F is greater than only J. That means F should come in only second position. It can come only in second position because they are telling only. F is greater than only J. It cannot be greater than any other person. That means what? B is greater than W, W is greater than F, F is greater than J, and K is greater than B. K is greater than P. So 5 persons are settled now. Who among them is the third heaviest? They are asking what? Third heaviest. This is the first heaviest, this is the second heaviest, this is the third heaviest. So third heaviest is what? That is W. So third heaviest is W. Okay. This is the questions based on comparison. Okay. I hope all the concepts are clear. So in the yesterday's class we learned order and ranking when it comes to position, interchanging position, all these things. In today's class we learned finding maximum number of persons and minimum number of persons, and also questions based on comparison. So definitely questions will be coming from here in your examination, as you can analyze your previous year questions. All right. Okay. Definitely you should be able to solve such type of questions because we have discussed this elaborately in this class. Okay. I will wind up now. I will meet you in the Monday session. We will be coming up with new topic of reasoning, and also we will be starting with modern history when it comes to general studies. We will be starting with socio-economic religious reforms, or mostly governor generals and viceroys. Clear? So you will be having 2 classes of mine on the Monday. On Monday, that is, you will be having general studies history, modern history. Questions are coming mainly from modern history, that is why we are starting with modern history. And when it comes to reasoning, we will come up with new topic. Till now, when it comes to reasoning, what are the topics we have done? We have done seating arrangement, and we have also done order, ranking and comparison, high weightage topics. Another high weightage topic is puzzles. We will be dealing it in the next session. All right friends, I will wind up now. Thank you. Please stay tuned to Chandu Biology Classes for more such quality content, and prepare well. Take care.